Hello everyone, my name is Patel Dhruv and I am from Depstar CSE. My ID number is 24DCS071. My topic of presentation is SSD versus HDD, a comparative study in digital electronics. First one is introduction. This presentation explores the difference between the solid state drive, that is SSDs, and hard disk drive, that is HDDs, in digital electronics. Key aspects such as functionality, performance, durability, and cost will be analyzed. First is introduction. What is SSD and HDD? Solid state drive SSD are storage devices that use NAND flash memory to store data, offering faster speed and greater reliability. Hard disk drive HDDs use spinning magnetic disk to read and write data, generally providing larger storage capacities at a lower cost. So, history of data storage. Data storage has evolved from punch card and magnetic tapes to modern SSDs and HDDs. The invention of HDDs dates back to the 1950s, while SSD technology gained traction in the 1990s, revolutionizing the data storage with faster access time. There were early semiconductor-based SSDs using RAM, but flash-based SSDs were invented by Fujio Masakuwa at Toshiba in 1980. The first commercial flash-based SSD was shipped by the SanDisk in 1991. The IBM engineer Reynold V. Johnson is the individual who came up with the idea of the external hard drive. Johnson's first external hard drive, the IBM 350 disk file, supported the IBM 305 RAMX system, computer system. This hard drive system was introduced on September 13, 1956. So, what is the importance of this SSD and HDD in digital electronics? So, SSDs and HDD play a critical role in computing system, influencing system performance, loading times, and overall user experience. Selection between SSDs and HDDs can significantly affect the application efficiency and power consumptions. Second is functionality. How SSDs works. So basically SSDs store data on the flash memory chip, allowing for the instantaneous data access without moving parts. This technology results in a significantly faster read and write speed, reduced latency, and a lower power consumption. And how HDDs work. So basically, HDDs operate by reading and writing data on rotating magnetic disks. Read and write head on the actuator arm position over the disk to access data, resulting in slower speed compared to SSDs due to the mechanical movement. Data transfer rate. So SSD typically achieve data transfer rate of 200 to 550 Mbps for SATA SSDs, while NVMe SSDs can reach up to 5000 Mbps. In contrast, SSDs usually have maximum transfer rates under 200 Mbps due to mechanical limitations. Performance. Speed comparison. SSD are outperform SSD significantly in speed test. Typically, SSD provide faster boot times, quicker application launches, and reduce load time due to their architecture, which allow for parallel data access compared to the significant data access of SSDs. Read and write speeds. So SSD generally offer read and write speed that are several times higher than those of HDDs. For instance, SATA SSDs offer read speed around 500 Mbps, while HDDs average only 80 to 160 Mbps for standard models, making SSD preferable for high performance applications. Effect on system performance. The choice between SSDs and HDDs can have a dramatic effect on overall system performance. System equipped with SSDs boot up in the seconds and run application smoothly, while those who have HDDs may experience delay and longer loading times, especially under heavy workloads. Since an SSD has no moving parts, it needs less power to operate compared to the HDD with a magnetic spin disk. Energy efficiency is a big benefit in the using an SSD when it comes to a PC and a mobile devices, where the battery longevity is a highly marketable and requested failure. Fourth is durability. Life expectancy of SSD and HDDs. So SSDs typically have longer life expectancy due to the absence of moving part. They can endure more write erase cycle, usually lasting 5 to 10 years. In contrast, HDDs may last 3 to 5 years, making them more prone to failure over time due to the mechanical wear and tear. Shock resistance. So SSD are more shock resistant than HDDs because they have a no moving parts, making them ideal for laptop and portable devices. While the HDDs being mechanical can be damaged if dropped or subjected to physical shock. Failure rate. Studies indicate that SSDs generally have a lower failure rate than HDDs, especially in mobile and drug environments. HDDs can fail due to the mechanical issue, while SSDs may fail due to the electrical issue. But advances in technology continue to improve their reliability. The another study conducted by Tom's Hardware found similar results. The study found that overall failure rate for SSDs was 0.5% compared to 2.5% for HDDs. The study also found that the failure rate for SSDs increased as they got older. So, which drives over a 4-year-old having a failure rate of 1.2%. The fifth and the last one is cost comparison. SSDs are more expensive per gigabyte than HDDs. As of recent trends, SSD price have decreases, but they still remain significantly pricier than HDDs, making HDDs a more economical choice for bulk storage. While HDDs are more effective, especially for higher storage capacities, they provide a lower cost per gigabyte than SSDs. Through SSD price have been decreasing. The cost of 1 TB SSD price in India is 4,719 rupees, and the cost of 1 TB external hard drive, basically HDDs in India is 3,940 rupees. SSDs are better for gaming. Cost per gigabyte. So at the moment, typically SSD may cost around 3 to 5 times more per gigabyte than HDDs. This disparity leads many consumers to opt for larger capacity HDDs unless speed and performance are the priority. Budget consideration for consumer. When choosing a storage types, consumers should weigh through budget against their performance needs. For tasks requiring speed, investing in SSDs may be justifiable, while cost-saving consumer may prefer SSDs for a larger storage need. Last but not least, the conclusion. Both SSDs and STDs serve essential role in data storage with distinct advantages and disadvantages. SSDs are superior in the speed and durability, while HDDs provide greater affordability and storage capacity. Consumers should choose based on their specific needs and budget consideration. SSDs and HDDs each have their strengths, but SSDs are the superior choice in the most modern application. SSDs offer significantly faster speed, better durability, lower power consumptions, and quieter operation, making them ideal for laptop, gaming, and professional workloads. On the other hand, HDDs remain relevant for cost-effective, high-capacity storage needs such as backups and large media collections. Ultimately, the choice depends on the user's priority. Speed and efficiency favor SSDs, while the affordability and capacity favors HDDs. However, with technology advancing, SSDs are becoming more affordable, gradually replacing HDDs as the primary storage solution. That we come to the end of our discussion on SSD versus HDDs. I hope this presentation helped you to understand the key differences, advantages, and uses of both storage technologies. So, thank you.